Welcome to the We Don't Have a Name for This Podcast. The podcast will never have a name. Well, technically it has a name, so it's a paradox. That doesn't matter. Today, we are going to be talking about wrestling. Ryan, what do you know about wrestling? Porn doesn't count.
Only thing I know about wrestling is that there's a bunch of naked men on top of each other, and yeah, diseases,
Sometimes there's
parasites.
naked women.
Makes sense.
You know, and all that doping. Well, nobody ever dopes anymore.
What's your favorite
But-
type of wrestling, Daven?
We can't talk about that.
Why?
I like bra and panties matches, but only with men.
No. You know what my favorite type of wrestling is, Daven?
What's your favorite type of wrestling?
My favorite is doll wrestling.
You know what? That's a good contender. Actually, earlier today, I saw an open challenge with the doll, and that means the doll could have won the title.
Yeah!
I don't know if he did.
Yeah! Go doll!
There's also another thumbnail. I saw a clown wrestling, but like not just any clown. It was Ronald McDonald. Hold on.
Oh.
And like, I gotta save this video for the podcast.
Gotcha.
It's too beautiful. But I think we are going to start off a little calmer. If we go straight into like necrophilia, it's
Oh no.
necrophilia is not fun for some people. Some people it's very fun. But do you know who the Undertaker is?
The Undertaker? I've heard of him, but I don't really know. I mean, I don't know anything about wrestling, so.
Well, his gimmick is that he's kind of like a zombie that comes back alive to wrestle.
Oh?
But as you know, wrestling is fake, right?
Yeah.
So he decided, you know what? I'm not gonna be the dead man for a bit, and instead he became a biker.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he became like some sort of biker and went out to Limp Bizkit's Rolling. The unstoppable zombie became just some dude on a bike.
Limp Bizkit. Damn.
It was like, what the fuck is this? And you know what the best part about it is?
What?
Everybody loved it.
Everyone loves dicks?
Everybody loves dicks.
You
They
mean-
might not like. What do you mean?
I mean, you're not wrong. I would say you're not wrong.
Everybody has a dick in some sort of manner. Yeah, we even had a president that's a dick. He got impeached.
I think my favorite type of wrestling is DDT Wrestling. It's just very, like, off the rails.
You see, wrestling is very important in Japanese culture.
Yes, very.
It's like, they love that shit. And so, if something's important to your culture, you're gonna need to, like, diversify a bit.
Yeah.
So what DDT did, is just he went off the fucking rails. Like, no other wrestling promotion, like New Japan, it's normal shit. Like the wrestlers have fake deaths there. They have fire matches, but like wrestling with a doll and like breast slapping matches, you don't get that anywhere else. Like, did you wake up one day and think, man, I'm gonna watch a breast slapping match?
Hold on. I don't know why it's happening, but my sister's calling. Pause the episode for a sec. Pause the episode. Oh crap. Okay, it was like apparently it was nothing because she didn't answer.
It's a ghost.
Yes. Okay,
We're back.
So unsuming the episode. 3, 2, 1. Let's go again.
Alright. Now, you probably don't know who Kane is.
Probably not.
He is the Undertaker's brother. I'll show you a picture of him in the podcast chat.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Alright, this is him.
Ah.
Right?
Okay.
Let me show you how he premiered as.
Oh no.
This was his wrestling gimmick. He was an evil dentist.
Oh my god, no.
He tried. It's like, who came up with this? Like, alright, I'm gonna go to like this hardcore wrestling school, and I'm gonna become an evil dentist.
Yes, because we need evil dentists at wrestling.
You know, when you think of wrestling, you know, some people think of suplexes, you know, promos,
Not us.
big stunts.
Not
we think
us.
of dentists.
We think of dentists.
Evil dentists. I saw
Evil.
Finding Nemo, and I was like, I'm inspired.
Yes.
I created this motherfucker. That's not even the worst of the worst.
Hold on, I want to see. I want to look up bad wrestling, just in general, like bad What do you call like bad wrestling outfits? Maybe.
I guess. There was also a guy called the Boogeyman who fed worms to people.
Oh, okay.
You know, that was the highlight of that man's life. And that makes me laugh. Like, your job is to feed worms to people. How better can yours get?
Yeah. How? What happened to you, right? Like, what happened?
Like, you took hours, you spent years of your life preparing for this moment where you could pretend to be the Boogeyman and feed people worms.
This is really friggin' cool. I just love. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no.
Post it in the group chat.
I am. But just. Oh. No. You see it?
You know what? That is the least surprising thing I've seen all day.
How does every episode goes back to Nazis?
Speaking of Nazis, there's this guy named Walter in all caps.
Uh-huh.
This man accidentally changed his name to that of like a Nazi,
Oh
like
no.
a famous one.
Oh
One of the
no.
scientists who committed like war crimes. And yeah,
Wait, the scientist that like had like a thing
not
with...
the scientist,
Oh.
a scientist.
Oh, okay. Because I know there
He's
was one that liked to do experiments on twins.
Yeah,
Right?
it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You know what's even worse?
What?
Japan's war crimes.
Yes.
You know, we can't talk about that, or we're gonna have like the Nippon police knock at our door.
I can already hear them right now.
I hear their anime. They're telling me to watch Demon Slayer again.
Yo,
Yes.
I love how I love wrestling now just because it's so out of place.
See,
Like-
there's like two types of people. People who enjoy wrestling and people who haven't experienced it. See, that is what I expect of wrestling.
Freaking
That image with the two bootleg Ninja Turtles fighting each other, that is, like, some people think, oh, it's big sweaty men pouncing at each other. You're
No.
technically right, but you need to see beyond the big sweaty men.
Yes.
And then at its core, it's two deformed turtles wrestling each other for something so stupid that it becomes compelling.
It's so
And then you have
funny.
evil dentists.
Yes. Easy to say, do not get me started on kiss wrestling. Kissing wrestling,
This
man.
wrestling is the best.
It is so...
Tell you
It's
swap
so good.
STDs, but you're trained in that now.
You're trained for STDs.
All the times HIV gets in the pool.
Like that one Olympian of the diver.
You get AIDS from diving in a pool?
Well, he had AIDS, but when he
He cured it by going to a pool.
no,
The
but
pool
he
had Jesus' blood.
no, but he tried to do like a dive, but he hit his head on the board and he like banged it really badly that he started bleeding. And of course, he was bleeding and he fell in the pool. And yeah.
Speaking of wrestling, as the topic of this episode is, there was a wrestler who won a gold medal with a broken neck.
You know, I I don't that doesn't surprise me.
Like, it was a wrestling medal, too, so you need a neck for that shit.
That doesn't surprise me at all that someone won a match with a broken neck.
No, not like, this was an Olympic match.
Oh.
This is not scripted.
Oh, damn.
Kurt Angle's a tough son of a bitch. And that makes me laugh how the crowds hate him. Crowds hate a lot of people. Like, you don't watch wrestling, so you don't know, like, at one point, Cena was, like, the second most hated wrestler.
Wait, who is it again?
John Cena.
Oh, yeah.
You have never heard the loudest "fuck you" Cena chant.
This
Mrs. Piggy.
is Piggy.
Damn, she kinda thick though. I ain't gonna lie.
When Mrs. Piggy becomes a freaking wrestler.
She'd be great. Just enact the leg drop, where you literally drop your thigh on people. The most ineffective move in the world.
I'm watching a caveman choking the Iron Fist. Like, am I wrong? Like, it looks like the Iron Fist and the caveman just duking it out.
Like, it's beautiful.
I know.
I don't know how to describe it other than beautiful. But then you have people who match as high. Don't even get me started on the storylines. I told you a bit about this.
There's storylines of wrestling?
Wrestling is built on storylines.
Oh, please tell me more.
Alright, so there's one storyline where, you know Kane, I talked to you a bit about Kane.
Yeah.
If
The
it's
dude that looks
feuding
like
with a
he
guy-
should be a part of Slipknot.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised, but he's a mayor now. Yeah, that man is mayor of Tennessee.
What?
Yes. It was the most hilariously terrible thing in the world.
The evil dentist became the mayor of Tennessee?
Yes.
Huh?
Wrestling is baffling.
Yes. It's really something, man. It's really something.
See Miss Piggy's obese cousin wrestle. 2 Ninja Turtles. That guy's a Nazi. She's part of a cult. And she's touching his nipples. Evil dentists who are politically winning.
Politically winning. Yes. Man.
You wanna go random cast? You wanna talk about random shit?
Please, yes. Lay it off. You're the host. Lay it off.
Alright, oh wait, back to storylines for real quick. Real quick.
Okay.
So, as I was saying before, Kane is
Uh-huh.
evil dentist who turned into the Undertaker's brother who burnt down a house.
Oh.
Killed his family, apparently?
Oh?
So, he was fighting a wrestler named Triple H. Triple H is the bad guy. Kane is the less bad guy. And apparently he was in love with a person named Katie Vick.
Okay.
And according to Triple H, he had sex with her in a coffin when he murdered her.
Oh.
To show you peak comedy, this part, he reenacted the scene by humping a pretend corpse.
Oh, that's not good.
And Kane did it
No.
afterwards.
Kane, what's wrong with you?
And then you get probably one of my favorite interview quotes ever. Vince McMahon, who runs the whole thing, says that was peak comedy.
Okay. Kind of
It's
frightening
so
there.
bad.
Kind of
Yeah,
frightening.
well, you know, if you want a successful promotion, you need to be a sociopath. Give me a minute.
Yeah. Did you see the picture I sent you?
I did not.
Was this the same fight? Like, I'm wondering if
He
this
strips
is...
his costume out, discovering that's not the real Donatello. I mean, Raphael.
But just
Really
how
censored.
Michelangelo just looks is just... He's like, get over here, boy.
His skin is melting. He looks like... Oh, hold on. I'm gonna find this image.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like Michael Aston for FNAF. Like, when his skin was deteriorating.
Oh my god. You mean, yeah, he looks like him.
Like, if I made that man purple, it'd be identical.
Yes, please.
I mean, green, not purple. Double purple.
Whatever.
Speaking of FNAF, I give you a challenge.
Yes. What's the challenge?
My nose is killing me. Tell me the whole FNAF plot line. Make shit up if you don't know what's happening. Just tell me it all.
Well, the whole FNAF plot line. So I can only. So I have a bit of studying. I would say a bit of you know. A bit of, you know,
He's a historian.
yeah, I mean, this, you know, I made a whole list of stuff. You know,
That's very non-specific.
I can't speak, but I started all this, like, I put in the actual order of all the games. I looked up stuff. I watched a couple of MadPad videos, you know. Good old stuff.
Oh god, he's watching MadPad videos. We cannot rival his knowledge.
But, you know, it all starts with the old good Fredbear's Family Diner. You know, back in 1973, you know, all of, you know, and I can't, I'm reading. I'm just reading in general.
Hey, get that out of there. Tell me the lore.
I am, you know, Fredbear's Family Diner had, you know, Fredbear, and it had Spring Bonnie, you know, all those good. Oh no, I hate that video. Stop it. That's later. That video's later into the plot. It's later into the lore.
I
So, you know.
forgot that Freddy Fazbear throws it back later.
And then, you know, it
You're gonna
starts,
make money for that
you know,
pizzeria.
1973, they made the diner. 1974, it was the year, it's a year before Chris Afton, the son, the older son, was born in 1974, you know. And then, first ever game to be in the timeline would be Five Nights at Freddy's 4. You know, you play as Chris Afton, I think his name is. He is the son of Mr. Afton. He's also the crying child. He has nightmares about about Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, and Fredbear. You know, that's why in 4 they're like these monsters with like razors, with these pointy, sharp teeth and everything. And, you know, was that the bite of 87?
Was that the bite of 87?
But you're wrong, 2014-15 Markiplier. That was the bite of 1983. I can't talk.
Alright. But as soon as you said he has nightmares about Freddy Fazbear, I just looked to the twerking gif.
Yes.
That's all I can think of.
I almost said 1883.
Oh damn!
It's
Freddy,
like,
you're old.
yeah, it's like, damn, Freddy's kind of
He was
old.
there for World War II. Fought in it.
Yeah.
Michael Aston was committing war crimes.
They don't teach that in the history books.
They don't teach FNAF ever.
And then, you know, the bite of 83 happens in the end of the game where, the kid gets bitten by Fredbear, and his soul goes inside of Fredbear, which becomes Golden Freddy later on. And next game on the list we have is Sister Location. You play as Michael Afton, William Afton's son. And then, in the real ending, also, there's 2 endings in the game, in the real ending, you get scooped, and then,
Oh, ice cream.
Exactly, yeah. And, you get a robot in you, and you just become this hunk shell, and then,
Like a porn plot. I'm totally down for this.
And there's also a fake ending as well, but we don't need to get to that. There's a lot of things into it. But a good thing is that Mr. Afton had a daughter. And and that daughter was killed by Circus Baby, and her soul is into that animatronic. So yeah. And then, next game, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The grand reopening of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, because in the timeline, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria is, got olden down. Murder happened. So all the murders have, ended. So you have all
Yay.
the... Well, not exactly,
Yeah, no, more people died. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, all the animatronics in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, they're all possessed by children, and, at this point, William Afton is quote-unquote dead, because he got, spring-locked and impaled everywhere, because he was inside the, Spring Bonnie suit. And oh god,
Speaking of Spring bodysuit,
him and Carson.
And
Yes. And that's of course that's William Afton in the Spring Bonnie suit, but he quote unquote died due to the fact that he got sweaty in the spring lock suit, and spring locks, literally breathing on the spring locks will cause them to unwind and impale you.
It seems like a very big line flaw.
Yeah, and that's when he quote unquote died, and then at the end of that goes Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Oh no, why? Daven, I hate you.
Yeah, keep going.
And then, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Oh yeah, by the way, during Five Nights at Freddy's 2 becomes the known as the Bite of 87, where the security guard actually dies and got bitten by an animatronic. I don't remember exactly who did it, but also apparently the Mangled, the female Foxy, which is technically supposed to be fun fact, is actually Funtime Foxy in Sister Location, because they look really familiar. And apparently William Afton's dog's soul is in the Mangle as well.
What?
Apparently the dog died. Rest in peace, doggo. Screw the kids. The dog is more important. But yeah. And I don't think William Afton killed a lot of kids. All the kids' souls are in all the animatronics.
Damn, I thought they were inside of me.
And then now we have in 1993, Five Nights at Freddy's 1, where it's the grand-ish open of the original Five Nights at Freddy's, and you play as Mike Schmidt, guess, yeah. And you know, it's the reopen the pub. Yeah, it hasn't been open since years. 20 years. And yeah, phone guy. Phone guy is a pretty important person in the Finance of Freddy's. Yeah, he's very important, but sadly he passes away because the animatronics killed him in night 4.
That's right.
Because night 4 he talks to him and he like all his power ran out, and you hear Freddy's song and all that. You know.
And
and more things happen. And
more things happen. Kids die.
Apparently I wrote that the main character of Finance Freddy's 1 will find Phone Guy's body in one of the animatronic suits, but doesn't stop Mike from working overtime for 2 days, leading him fired from his job due to tinkering with the animatronics and make them harder to beat. 2020 mode, apparently. This is real lore, man. This is real lore.
I actually know the reason behind that, but
and then here I have a side part here that talks about here's part of the timeline where I think FNAF Help Wanted and Security Breach comes to play.
Wait, are you ready for this?
What?
Are you ready?
What?
For the FNAF timeline.
Well, here's the thing. So I haven't said anything. I haven't wrote anything at all for Security Breach because it's so new. But I would say that Help Wanted, for me, it's not really that important in the timeline, but apparently it is because, Michael, Mr. Afton, Mr. William Afton, he, that he said back in Finance Freddy's 2 that he died?
Before.
Yeah, he's not dead. He's not dead.
They always come back.
Yeah, but he's a virus in Help Wanted. You're playing a game inside of a game in Help Wanted, and you see Glitch Trap, and that's Michael Afton, and he gets closer to you, and yeah.
Skipped 2 games.
What are you talking about? I skipped 2 games.
Skip Pizzeria Simulator and Custom
That's
Night.
That's later in the timeline.
But you started talking about Help Wanted. This is at the end.
Yeah, Help Wanted is before Pizzeria Simulator in the timeline.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Shut up. I know you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, we're done with that. Finance Freddy's 3. A 30-year gap between FNAF 1 and FNAF 3. We played a nameless security guard at this time because we don't really know who we play as. Some people think it was William or Michael, but that's a big stretch because we know that William is in the Springlock suit called Springtrap, and he's the only villain in frickin' 3. Because you hear like new phone guy. He's like, oh yeah, we found this boarded off room, and there's an animatronic in there, so we're gonna make him as a prop. And no, he's still alive. That's Mr. Afton. He's still alive in there. So yeah, and then everything happens. Reading more. Yeah, and apparently at the end of 3, the good ending. We burned down the place because apparently in the world of FNAF, that's how we kill people. We burned them. pretty much Star Wars style. And yeah, sadly I didn't write anything from Pizzeria Simulator and Custom Ultimate,
which is the most important game.
Yeah, it is. Custom Ultimate. So I'm going to make my best talk about Pizzeria Simulator. It's 100%. Oh, it's in the future. It's in the future. It's after FNAF 3 because, my opinion, due to the fact that Freddy Fazbear Entertainment is gone, but they're getting rebuilt. In my opinion, they get rebuilt into Fazbear Entertainment, and yeah, and then that's when it's like you're going to make your own pizzeria and you're gonna make everything. Dying. And most important character of all of Pizzeria Simulator has to be Mr. Hippo, by the way. Just saying. Mr. Hippo is very important due to the lore of Security Breach.
That I did not know. I'm not very familiar with Security Breach.
Because Security Breach, there are a lot of endings, and one of the endings is one of the endings of Security Breach is when Gregory and Freddy escapes, but they have to replace. Yes. Have you ever heard of Among Us, Gregory?
You must vent.
It's the only way out.
You must be sus. Sorry, continue.
And and one of them is new head of the pizzeria complex. I don't remember exactly what the newspaper was, and it is Mr. Hippo.
Does that really make him important?
Yes, it makes him very important. And Ultimate Custom Night, that's just hell for Mr. Afton. Everyone that he killed is. So, have you ever played Ultimate Custom Night or no?
No, I just know it's insanely hard.
Yeah, all those animatronics that you can play are all the kids he killed.
Messed up by killing Mr. Hippo. That motherfucker talks
yeah. So that's basically what I have written down for my FNAF games timeline, because I wrote this back in 2021, June of 2021. So Security Breach was just like a rumor, really.
Alright, I'm going to try to do this with my knowledge.
Oh no. Okay, let's go.
Alright, you can correct me.
Okay,
But first, did you check out the video I posted in the podcast chat?
Yeah, there's two, and I have to check.
The second one's better.
Okay. Okay, I hate the first one already. Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make it... I hate both of them.
I know.
I hate both of them.
I spent 5 seconds on this.
Okay,
alright.
Your interpretation. Go.
It starts with Fredbear's Diner with William and Henry.
Yeah.
Everything's going swell. There are no children dead.
No murders happened yet. All the good things.
Time in,
yeah, all the good. Not sure.
It was some rural state.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything was nice and jolly. Mm-hmm. And it was good. During this time, William invents a Springlet suit so he could get in there and, play with the kids a bit. It sounded
and murder them.
Not quite yet.
True.
So after a while with Fredbear's Diner, they decide, you know what? This place is kind of shitty. Let's upgrade. And that's where it leads to FNAF 4.
Yeah.
With, all the normal shit.
Yeah, the crying child.
I don't think there was murders at this point.
Except the Bite of 83, because
Which happens not. That was an accidental murder. I don't count that.
But it's it's still technically a murder.
It is technically a murder, but Afton's not throwing them in the furnace. So
I mean,
okay.
an Afton did do the murder.
Yes, but it's not not Michael. It's not William, so I don't count it. So everything's going jolly, but Michael's an asshole. He's like,
Yes.
I'm gonna bully my brother by throwing him into this giant bear animatronic.
Yep, and kill him.
That's a sociopath.
Yeah.
And like, the child's just sitting there in its mouth. They said, let's just stand here.
And then
bop.
Yes.
There goes his forehead. Part of 83.
His frontal lobe.
Is there really a difference? I mean, frontal lobe's like part of the brain. But
You know what's funny to say? That both deaths of the Bite of 87 and the Bite of 83 were both of the frontal lobes. Actually, no, Bite of 87 was not death. He still survived, apparently.
yes.
Apparently the human body can live without the frontal lobe.
Yeah, but then you just become a lobotomy patient.
Yeah. Oh wait. So one of the best fan games that I know, because Markiplier played it, but it's not good at all because you can do nothing, is one where it was like a Krusty Krab type of deal. And one of the phone guys is like, oh hello, oh rah, 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 rah. Like, it's so funny. And if you listen, one of them is like, apparently it's amazing how the human body can live without the ass.
You know what? It can. Just you're not gonna have a pleasant experience.
It's really funny. Oh my god.
But after the big chomp, as
Yes.
I shall now call it,
Yeah.
Evan goes to the hospital, which is a crying child.
And dice.
In the hospital, he experiences FNAF 4's gameplay with all the nightmare animatronics.
Yeah.
And in the final night, they're all replaced by Fredbear for obvious reasons.
Yep.
After that,
And then Nightmare as well comes in.
God comes in and says, I will put you back together. Now here's where you fucked up.
I mean, it's not
Freddy-
actually God, it's his dad. I mean, it was his dad that said that. I'll put you back together.
That's debatable.
I think it's pretty sure it was his dad, but whatever. It's your
Not
timeline. I'm
confirmed.
sorry. It's your timeline. It's your timeline. It's God for you. So it's God. God said, I'll put you back together.
I mean, Scott Cawthon is like heavy religious. He made like
Scott
Christian
Coffin
video
is
games.
God. Scott Coffin is the God of FNAF.
God made FNAF, and then we corrupted it with fucking Freddy.
Yes.
Alright, back to the timeline. So,
Back to the timeline.
Big Chomp happens. After Big Chomp, he dies because, you know, your forehead has been
Yeah.
crushed by a giant bear.
Yeah.
And there's no way you're living that.
No.
So, I guess William goes insane, kind of, and then we lead into FNAF 2. Not
Yeah.
Sister Location.
Okay.
The Sister Location was starting up.
I mean, I think wasn't Sister Location not like in the same like wasn't Sister Location not in like the same like time as Fredbear's Family Diner, pretty much?
No. See, FNAF 4 and 2 take place at similar times.
Yeah, because do they not talk, because is it not Phone Guy and FNAF 2 always talk about a sister location, or is that FNAF 1?
That's FNAF 2. He talked about it like once, I
Right.
think.
Yeah.
So yeah, the sister location was starting.
Hmm.
The FNAF 2 pizzeria already had its feet on the ground.
Yeah.
So, during this, he survived the week. The more important part is, William Afton, I keep trying to call him Michael, is experimenting with killing children. His
Yep.
first murder was, quite possibly his worst decision yet, was not Emily.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was Emily.
Yeah, Emily,
Henry's daughter.
daughter.
Yeah.
So, that child goes goodbye.
Yeah,
Then he
and
discovers something called Remnant, which allows him to live. So then he says, "What if I kill more children?" And then William Afton did that again.
Just say Mister. I just forgot. I just gave up on
The
his name.
Purple Man. Our
Purple
man behind
Man.
the slaughter.
Yes.
Alright, so there's a bunch of dead kids, and he says, "You know what? I have to stab the kids. This is inconvenient." So he makes a set of animatronics that are designed to lure children and pull them in when nobody's looking.
Yep.
This is what the sister location animatronics are for.
Yeah.
With this, his daughter sees baby, and it's like, that is a 7-foot creature. Holy shit. Apparently very cute to me. I'm going to see it. Then Purple Man, no, don't do that. It's, I forbid you. Because obviously it's a child murdering thing, and you don't want your child to be murdered.
Yep.
But she doesn't care, for she is a victim.
Yes.
And that is what victims do.
Yes.
Then she goes to it, is alone, gets snatched by baby, is pulled in, and now they fuse together.
Yep. I know that the crying child and Emily are both inside Golden Freddy.
No, Emily is inside a baby.
No, isn't Emily not, wait.
Golden Freddy is Cassidy.
Frick, I'm right. You're right.
Gassidy.
Gassidy.
He really is a shit. Cassidy is something else entirely.
Right, isn't it? It's all in the books, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh god.
This is tricky.
The books is so hard. Just, God, why? God, Scott, why did you have to make more lore in the books? You know we can't read.
Is a weird, like, he's in a weird place because he obviously wasn't the first murderer.
But it wasn't.
But he definitely. But like.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
He is Golden Freddy, but Golden Freddy was talking to Evan. And we're assuming that William didn't go on his murder spree yet.
Yeah.
So it's a weird puzzle piece that we're gonna throw in the water because that's bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so Big Crunch, FNAF 2, Sister Location. Yeah. So that was the prologue of Sister Location kind of ish thing.
Yeah.
So then you lead into FNAF 1. Because FNAF 2 location closes down because people are dying.
Yes.
And I'm not even gonna talk about.
And then there's just smart ideas like, hey, let's reopen the old location because money and more children dying.
So Henry, without the support of Michael,
Isn't it not in this point like isn't it not like after Fredbear's Diner, like doesn't like Henry just like leaves? Yeah, but I'm saying like isn't like after Fredbear, doesn't like Henry just like gone at this point, something like that?
He realizes, hey, I think this guy killed my child, my only child.
Yep, and just no more, please.
And he tries to start his own pizzeria. It's like barely functional versions of the second animatronics. And that's why you have all these rundown things that sing Shakira to you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get that.
Nope.
And the person you play as is heavily theorized and heavily implied to be Michael Afton. I can say his name now.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. So that's why he turned up the difficulty and tampered with the animatronics.
Yeah.
So FNAF 1 is completely irrelevant when it comes to lore. Leads into 3, which you might be able to play. You might be playing as Michael, but it's not confirmed.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I said a nameless security guard because we don't really know who we play as.
Correct.
Yes.
Scott doesn't want to give details.
Exactly.
That's in the
Screw
form
you,
of
Scott.
books.
Oh God, too much reading. You know
Right.
how many books he wrote, right?
Actually, isn't it like 6?
Hold on.
I can't read 6 books.
FNAF books in order. Oh God. There are exactly. I don't know. The first book came out in 2015.
Jesus Christ.
What
I was
the?
like a baby.
We were all a baby at this point. No, just kidding.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah. God. uh. Apparently, 14-year-olds really love this book.
I'm glad the 14-year-olds are happy. They can stop
Yes.
harassing me.
The 14-year-olds. I still looking. So. What the...
Alright, I'll continue with the lore while you're doing that.
Yeah.
So FNAF 3 takes place. The only important thing is that Springtrap's alive. Thanks to fucking what's it called? The Revenant? Remnant.
I gotta stop you there. There are 12 books.
That is double what I said. Oh, Jesus
12.
Christ.
There's
Who's
12.
reading all the FNAF books?
Mad Pat.
Fucking Matt Pat, man. Alright.
Okay, continue.
So, FNAF 3 happens. Springtrap is alive, aka William Afton.
Yes.
And then it burns down. William's still alive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because Pizzeria Simulator.
We're not
Right.
on Pizza Simulator. Now we're
That's what I'm
on
saying.
the gameplay of Sister Location. To fix this game, we need a controlled shock. You play as Exotic Butters,
Exotic Butters.
and
Yes.
this is all a ploy to lure you into the scooping room.
Yeah.
So you could become entered, and they could be human and do human things like murder.
Yeah.
They fail.
They.
I mean, kind of. It's like they killed you, but they failed. As you come back.
One of my favorite videos is, on the secret, like the secret where it's like the actual gameplay happens, like the actual FNAF gameplay, where like you end and it goes to like you walking out and like everyone's just like happy, but like the more you play, the more you become purple and stuff. One of my favorite videos is that, but it's just like, oh shit, here comes the lean monster. I love lean. It's so
lean
good.
Behind the slaughter.
Lean is behind everything.
That would explain so much in FNAF.
Oh my god, it would.
Alright. So, the events of Sister Location happen. They try to scoop you. They succeed. But you're an Afton, so you really can't die.
Hold on, just keep on talking. I just gotta go to the bathroom. Just 1 second. Just continue talking.
So, after that, you lead into Pizzeria Simulator, where you play as Michael, hired by Henry, to fix the whole company. Well, not really the whole company, but the particular restaurant. And there, shit happens. You're assigned to scrap or throw out the animatronic. You throw out the animatronics, you can't get the real ending. But, blah 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 shit happens. And at the end, you learn that funny memes has been posted. You learn that this was all a ploy to get every animatronic together and burn them to death. And that's the end of what I care about. I'm going to shock him by disappearing. Rely on the editor. Let this sound.
Daven? 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 Daven, I think you're muted. Oh no. Oh no, it's by myself. Did he have to go to the bathroom? I don't know. Something happened, but I'm by myself now. Editor, please make this part, if you want to keep it in, better, just because I don't hear Daven. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Daven, where did you go? Oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh no. Oh no. Daven.
I have pissed myself.
Oh, wait, what happened?
I went to pee and get water.
Oh, okay. I got really scared.
This podcast is haunted.
Yes. Okay. Where were you? So, where were you when I left?
When you left, I talked about Pizzeria Simulator.
Oh, okay. Are you done with Pizzeria Simulator now?
Yes, Custom Night Year in Hell.
Oh yeah, easily.
And VR Wanted.
Mhm.
Purple guy escapes
Yeah.
by being one with Vanessa, aka White Lady.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, White Woman. Let's use culture appropriation.
I'm curious on. I'm pretty sure isn't Security Breach like years after everything else, right?
Yeah, this is like, yeah, that's years after.
Yeah. So I guess that makes sense why Freddy's so nice to you in the game.
I mean, like,
But in the lore of Security Breach, there's disappearances, and Gregory is one of the kids that's been disappeared.
that's because, well, first off, Gregory, wow. Gregory is supposed to be homeless.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
That's why he can't just leave.
Oh.
Because if he gets caught, punishment.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Second off, it's Vanny kidnapping the kids. Because, merged with Springtrap.
Makes sense.
So, in that game, stuff happens. William's back, and then he's gone. No, that's it.
Yeah,
else.
That's it. And now we need
the animatronics become progressively hotter. I don't know.
No, but because no, isn't it not in FNAF 3 we put them to rest?
That's the original animatronics.
Yeah. So the original animatronics we put them to rest means that no more hauntings.
No, that means the rest of the souls are going to haunt, but they're not going to haunt.
Oh.
See, I'm big brain. No.
What?
My audio cut out.
Oh. Easy to say. FNAF World has nothing to do with the lore.
Yes, it does. It introduced Baby as this killer thing Henry regrets making, even though William made it. It has to do with the lore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
in that game, Henry shot himself because, like, I can't believe I made this evil animatronic. Psych, I didn't make it.
Okay. We're pretty done with
Yep.
FNAF. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any way to go back to wrestling.
Yes, there is. Who would win in a match? Freddy Fazbear or Kane?
Ready?
The dentist one.
It depends on which Freddy you're talking about.
FNAF
And
1.
oh, FNAF 1 Freddy. Let's throw it back, Freddy. I don't know. Maybe
Got
Kane.
that pussy.
Probably Kane. I don't know.
You think he would take his teeth out? Oh, wait. I got this perfectly. Nightmare Freddy versus Dentist Kane.
Dentist Kane, of course. No
Exactly.
questions asked.
You know what? I'm
Also-
gonna extend this episode.
Well, also, isn't it not FNAF 1 like? But isn't it not like they're a child, so you can easily beat them? Not saying that you
FNAF
should go. Not saying you should go out and beat up kids because that's a bad thing to do. But I'm saying, like,
Wait, what do you mean?
you know,
Oh,
like-
no. They're the souls of the kid, not the body.
yeah.
We're not sumo wrestling like 4-year-olds.
Easy to say. I wonder if you know this. Who was the first murder of the original 4 FNAF?
Should I go with my heart or should I go with my brain?
So name the
Heart.
animatronic of the original 4. You know, like Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. Which one of those has had the one of the souls first?
You want to get technical?
Sure, if you want to.
Technically, the puppet would be first.
But I'm saying, like, it. I mean, yeah, but in the main 4, I just said who is the first.
I'm gonna go with my heart and just say it's Bonnie.
Really close. It's Chica.
Fuck! The fat ass chicken.
Because in Custom Night, she actually says, "I was the first. I was the one who saw it all."
Maybe she was first to the kitchen. You don't know. Alright.
I mean, it was night. No, it was FNAF 2 Chica actually that said that.
God damn it, she's not the fat one. She's like weirdly sexualized.
I'm pretty sure. The bite of '87. I think Mangle did it.
Yeah, that's like who else would do it? Freddy, no. Chica, no.
Mangle
Mangle-
is a dog.
What that mouse do?
Oh, shut up! What the dog doing?
That thing has. What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
And then you have like Fun Time Mango. Like there's a problem in FNAF. These like animatronics are getting sexier.
Oh my god, yes, they are.
Like
Oh my
let's
God,
compare
yes.
these two.
Roxanne.
Here's a normal Mangle.
Roxanne is just too much.
It's two normals. That's just a woman in a fursuit. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm gonna use a more tame example.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I described this animal. If I go further with this, I'm gonna seem like such a furry, but I don't care.
You know, if it's a podcast, no one cares anymore. Just go out.
Nobody's
Go with your.
watching.
Go. No, exactly.
Hey,
No
shut
one's
up, As
watching.
soon as we talked about penis, in some manner. It came
And
from wrestling.
Nazis.
It got FNAF.
Yes, this is how this podcast is gonna go on for a long time.
Like has underwear.
Oh my god, yeah.
This is like, you know, what are those things called that cowboys wear? With like their ass is hanging out, but like they have pants over it. Assless chaps. She has vaginaless chaps.
Oh my.
I've
God.
never
Wait,
heard of this invention.
Who?
Top Mangle. Tell me that does not look like assless
Wait, top-
chaps to the front.
Wait, hold on.
Fun time. Funtime Fox is really
I'm
technical.
scared.
Like,
Oh,
who's drawing this and said, you know what this character needs?
what?
Vagina chaps. Like, what? What?
Easy to say. The more you look at it, the more Funtime Foxy and the Mangle just looks really similar.
That's because they're the same person.
Yeah. You're right.
But there's a second head there. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, what is the second head? I mean,
Is it like
isn't the Mangle not like everything else? It's just not just like a strap thing that they just put in something like that.
that sounds sexual?
I mean, if you look at
That's
it,
how lesbian sex works.
Oh my god.
Continue.
Yeah, but like I'm looking at the picture you sent me of the Mangle, and like there's like three legs. There's like what are you looking at here?
Yeah, if you look to at her right, I'm just gonna call it her. Fuck pronouns. I respect if you have pronouns.
I think it is a her.
But this is a fictional character, and I have the right to violate them in personal ways. But
yeah,
their right foot is a hand. Can we talk about that?
You mean the back one?
No. Like all the way to the right. Right, like the brown thing. That's a hand.
That's a hand?
Yeah.
That looks like a foot, though.
Yeah, but like, look at the other foot.
Yeah, that looks like Funtime Foxy's foot a little bit.
Yeah, but this one looks all out of whack. Like, I can't listen. Kids are destructive. I would know. I filmed the whole podcast episode about it. But you cannot tear apart a piece of steel that easily. That has to be the hand.
Probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure the back one is definitely a hand.
Oh yeah, the back one's definitely a hand.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a tail, but that's hanging out his ass.
Yeah.
But
you think it's time to end the episode?
You know what? Yes, let's end on FNAF sexualization.
Oh god, yes. Well, you're the host. Call it off.
Well, this has been an interesting time. The only time we really talked about wrestling was Kate as a dentist. Now, before we leave, who do you think can beat Kane as a dentist tag teamed with the Ninja Turtles?
Versus who?
Animatronic you want.
You know? What about you say that in the comments? If you do watch it. And if you do get yes. If you do, just go and, we'll read them and we'll probably laugh at them because why not,
I will bully you. We will lose subscribers.
Okay, just say outro, just I mean you already did, but
I'm not
just
gonna
say like
outro.
Just say like
be a rebel.
Just say like bye or something like that. I don't know.
Can we get can I get my best friend Joe Rogan on?
Sure, we can
I'm
do that.
inviting him over. I have to ask his mother.
Joe Rogan still needs to ask his mom if he go hang out with his friends. He's like at home in his freaking mansion, whatever he lives in, and he just like texts his mom. He's like, "Hey mom, can I go hang out with my friends?"
I go with my friends. They're doing a podcast, and I really want to join.
She's like, "Nah." She's like, "Oh, you and your old
You have
friends.
to do your homework."
Joe Rogan's still in school.
Mom, I'm 42.
Oh, you darn kids.
Alright, I'm gonna end it with my good friend Joe Rogan.
Yes. Goodbye. Oh no, wait.
Jesus Christ, you're the size of the sack on that guy.
What?
End it. It's over.